Hello, this is Victor and here with a new weekly painting, and this time I want to explain how to do overheat metal, and I will do this on the muzzle of this multi-melta. So I'm going to do the effect here, and the first thing I will paint the muzzle with the Team Breathe paint. So it's Team Breathe. This is from the all range of Games Workshop. I don't know if this currently a color that is matching this is a very dark bronze color. And I will do first a layer of this color. This is going to be the base for the rest of the painting. So I will paint all the muzzle with this color. Try not to cover the holes, but if this happens, don't worry. Later on we are going to apply some wash to the holes. Okay, and then once this base color is applied, we are going to let it dry. So as you see, nothing here, is just apply a base color. Be sure that you cover all the area that you want to paint. The idea is I'm going to use the final color is going to be something bronze, between bronze and brass with overheated. What I want to do is the muzzle is going to be darker, and then I will do overheat metal at the middle of the muzzle. Okay. So this is how it's looking like, and now I will wait until this is completely dry. So once Team Beat is completely dry, now what I will do, I will apply Balthasar gold. It's quite bronzy gold, and I apply this the back part of the muzzle, leaving the outlet of the muzzle with the darker color. So as you can see, I just apply here at the back, and I leave the outlet with the darker color. I will apply this. Sorry if I go off camera, I will put something like that. Right. This color is give a nice transition. What I want first to do is I will leave the muzzle quite dark, and this part here much clear. So once this is done, as you can see, next step I will use Gehenna's gold, because I will start moving to more goldish brass color, and I will start applying this more at the back. This technique also can be applied at the muzzles of flamers. Now I'm doing here in a multi-melta. I did the same for the melta guns. You can try to use replicating in the Inferno pistols. So this is how it's looking like, or any weapon that it's supposed to fire blast of energy that can overheat the metal. So now I will use auric armor gold, and I will just do edge highlight here at the base of the muzzle, so only this part here. This you only want to do a very little touch, just following the edge. You apply a thin line, and it's to create some accent here in that part. Okay. Another thing that you can see, I'm painting this weapon before gluing this to the attack bike. I think it's easier to paint when assembled. So this is how it looks like at this moment. This can be almost good enough if you like it. Okay, so this can be quite a good way to do the muzzle. Now I'm going to start doing the real overheat metal. To do that, I will use two paints that are not anymore available. You will see that are very old. These are from Citadel Color, very old paints. This is polished blue, and this is amethyst purple. You can do this. You can do the same, mixing silver with a little bit of blue, or mixing silver with purple. So you see, this is a blue metallic. And what I will do now, I will apply here in the border between the darker and the lighter color. I will put first this blue. Okay, you see, and try to be a little bit irregular, not be too regular, just make some irregularity. Right. And the last thing we will do, I use the purple one. It's so pretty that again Worship is not doing these colors anymore. I don't know if there is any other company doing this type of metals. These metallics have a very nice, so the size of the pigment is very small. Then with the purple I will do, we'll go a little bit over the blue, leaving part of the blue, so just to try to make the effect of the tornasol. Okay, normally what I do is I paint in the middle, leaving the blue visible. So this is the final touch, right? See, now the muzzles the holes are black, and we have the overheat. The last thing I normally do when I do this type of weapons, I try to put some black dust. I use some black powders at the outlet of the muzzle to simulate the burn rest of the shooting. So I will use black shot. I just take very little of this one. You don't need much. Mix with water, clean water. Okay, here you see try to make something quite diluted. Okay, it checks here, this is okay. Maybe even more dilute. I will clean the water. No. Okay, you want something that is almost like a wash or glaze. Okay, and I apply this here at the next to the outlet of the muzzle and inside the hull of the muzzle. So you see, I apply this here. This will give like the burn marks at the outlet. I don't want to be too heavy. That's all. And now we will let it dry. So it's just a fast tip. Yeah, you dedicate some time to the muzzle, but I think sometimes we overlook we overpaint the muzzles of the weapons, and putting some attention can make them more interesting. So this the tip for this week, or the painting the painting for this week. I just want to show you how to do overheated muzzles or overheated metal. You can use this for exhaust pipe, for example. You can use that for flamers, for any metal that have been exposed to overheat, have been overheated in such a way. So I hope you find this interesting. Please let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and see you again later. Bye.